In this video we're going to look at Pythagoras' theorem. It's used to find one missing length of a right-angled triangle given the other two sides. Right, in this first example here, what we've been given is we've been given two shorter sides and we've got to find the longer side of the triangle. Now before we start anything, I need to remind you that Pythagoras' theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Right, so we're going to label up our sides and do this here. C is always our longest side, the one that's opposite the right angle. So if we label that with a C to start with, it doesn't matter which way around the other two are labelled, so let's go with A here and B on this side here. Right, so if we substitute this in, instead of putting A squared, I'm going to put 3 squared plus, and instead of B squared I'm going to write 4 squared. Instead of C squared I'm going to write x squared because that's the length that we're trying to find. Okay, now we'll work these out. So 9 is the answer to 3 squared, 3 times 3. 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. And it still equals this x squared because we still don't yet know the value of it. Right, we can simplify this a bit more. 9 add 16 is 25. So 25 is x squared. Now the final step that we've got to do here now is get rid of this squared. So we have to do the opposite to the other side. The opposite of squaring is square rooting. So we're going to square root 25 to find what x is worth. Right, now all the square root means is what number times itself makes 25. And the answer to that is 5. Now remember we're talking centimetres, so we need to put centimetres after this, centimetres, and that is our value for our missing side, x. And that's what we do when we have the longest side of the triangle to find.